No joke, it is literally storming outside as I speak recording this video, so I felt like it was the perfect time to review and talk about Twister before the new Twisters comes out tomorrow. So let's talk about the movie. Let's get comfortable. I got my robe on. Let's get comfortable. Let's talk about it. What's going on, my YouTuber subscribers? Hope you guys are having a great start to your Wednesday, because we got a new movie that's coming out tomorrow that is Twister. Before we see that, let's talk about the original Twister, 1996. I've never seen the original Twister before, so it's like, okay, before I go see this new one tomorrow, I need to know what the hell I'm about. So I just watched it on HBO MAX, and I just thought to myself, well, there's Twisters. Actually, no, they're actually hurricanes, actually. When I finished watching the movie before I got on camera, it was just like, for this movie that's called Twister, the last like mega hurricane in the movie, it was a hurricane, right? Twister's like skinny and shit, and hurricanes are the big massive ones. That last one was a super massive hurricane, so maybe the movie should be called Hurricane. Or Bill Paxton and Helen Hunt in their youth. I was like, yeah, I thought the movie was pretty cool. Like I said, I was surprised how like bombastic the sound design from a 1990s movie still holds up to 2024. I was like, shit, this is still rattling my room and shit. I like that. I will say, like, this movie is definitely a product of its time. Like, this movie is like totally 90s. That 90s CGI was just like, PlayStation 1, watch out. I'm not gonna take too much of your time, guys. Just want to just get on camera and do a quick video. So yeah, my thoughts on Twister. Thought it was cool and everything like that. You know what the movie's about? It's about these two scientists are pretty much developing, what was it? It was called Dorothy, I believe. Well, first Dorothy got destroyed, so it was Dorothy 2. What's Dorothy, you say? From the Wizard of Oz, the Dorothy is the machine that pretty much just like sends these little micro transmitters or whatever that goes inside hurricanes and twisters. Pretty much can just pretty much be an early warning detection for people to get out of town. Because I think they said somewhere in the movie like, oh, you know, we got a national warning system already, but only tells you like 5 minutes before the hurricane's right at your door. Yeah, this new machine is gonna be able to get it out 15 minutes, so you get 15 minutes to live. Out of 5. Cat's pretty functional in the movie, stuff like that. You know, they're pretty much your typical 90s couple, will they, won't they, to getting divorced. Seemed like everybody who was teaming up in the 90s, they always have to have some type of, they're getting divorced type angle. I kind of noticed that. As far as the hurricanes themselves go, I thought they were pretty, like, I thought they were pretty great. You know, like I said, when debris was being thrown on the road and explosions were happening when they weren't fake, I was like, oh, it just seems like it's why I would never want to deal with hurricanes or twisters and shit. And like I said, the very last hurricane at the end, I'll say that. To kind of turn my brain for a second, because Bill Paxton and girlfriend, they got into this shelter or whatever, and this hurricane was ripping and destroying shit left, right, just took out a whole bar, destroyed the shack, but they tied themselves down with this pole that goes 30 feet into the ground, and the hurricane just comes through, destroys everything, and they were just holding on. They only get lifted up off the ground for like a couple of seconds. Turned my brain out, because I was just like, if this hurricane is going like 500, 600, 1100 miles an hour, right? Shouldn't that hurricane just rip their arms right off of the rope or whatever, or just rip the rope off of their arms and shit? As I've just said, just disbelief. Suspend your disbelief. It's a 90s movie. Suspend it. Pretty much all I got for you guys. Like I said, short review, not typical traditional review like I used to do. You'll get the traditional view tomorrow when I see Twisters. I just thought Twister was just like, you know, it was cool, it was okay, it's a product of its time. Pretty sure when this was in theaters, it was like, oh shit, disaster movies are here to stay. Love them. But like watching it at home, just like, well, it was cool. We'll see what the sequel does. Twisters is on HBO MAX. You can see it if you haven't seen it before you see the new Twisters in theaters tomorrow. So yeah, hope you guys have a safe Wednesday, and let's have a great weekend. And I'll see you tomorrow for Twisters or Hurricane or whatever you want to call it. And as always, subscribe. Until next time.